Hello, everyone. It's me, the Timeline Man. I'm recording this on my birthday. So, if you see this on YouTube, no matter what time of year it is, you are now legally obligated to wish me a happy birthday in the comments. It's just how it be. But this is now the latest episode of me playing Phantasy Star 2. When last we left off, Darum killed his daughter that he was trying to pay the ransom of, and then exploded. You know, just like in Romeo and Juliet. Now, we're going to just act like that didn't happen. And move on to the Biosystems Lab. But before we do that... I'm going to pull up a map of the Overworld. If you find this on YouTube, the site that I'm using here should be linked in the description as long as I remember to do so. So, what we're going to want to do is... okay. Before we can get to the Biosystems Lab, there's going to be something in our way. We want to go through here. And by something in our way, I mean something that's going to be incredibly invaluable for us to use. This is the town of Oputa. I believe this guy should say it. Here. Don't be afraid. There. This town is called Oputa. Okay, it's actually called Oputa, but I'm guessing that's the character limits. The Biosystems Lab is located in the southern part of this town. The town is technically everything that's outlined in black of each region. Those are supposed to be rivers, by the way. You could have fooled me. I guess it's because they're actually dried up. That's the reason why. The river, the lake, the water there is gone. That's terrifying. So this is Oputa, and here you can obtain the usual items with monomate, diamite, antidotes, telepipes, and escape pipes. We are going to want to make sure that we get an escape pipe. And the weapons shop, we actually... I want to be a musician. I heard that there's a piano teacher in this town. Okay, so, as part of this walkthrough, I'm going to show you where you can get to this piano teacher, because this is nonsense. Oh gosh, do I remember this? So it should be, if you walk up here, yeah. No, it wasn't that. See, it's so easy to screw this up. Okay. Okay. In the very northwest corner of town. Okay. He will teach one character the music technique which is required to play the piano, which is necessary on 2 occasions in the game. This is an important thing. Write this down if you are playing along at home. You have to go and learn to play the piano. It's 2,000 Meseta, though. I need to make sure of something. Shit. We're not going to do that right now. I will grind off screen for that. But you are going to want to go and get yourself equipped right after I make sure of something. Is this the teleporter? This is the data memory. No. Whoops. I paused the music. So yeah, as of this recording, I have now turned 19. This is also live on Twitch. So, you know, in case you, wait, no. Okay. Alright. Okay. The reason I didn't just save there is because, well, first of all, I'm using an emulator. And what I'm actually going to want to do is we're going to use some cheese. We're going to use Rolf's Ryuker.
You don't have to.
Never mind, we're going to leave town, and then we're going to use Rolf's Ryuker technique. I'm being cheap as hell here right now.
Yeah.
Technique. Rolf Ryuker. And now we're back in Paseo. And And we can go. We can go home. There's a knock at the door. How do you do? I'm Dr. Amy Sage. I heard that you are seeking to solve the mystery of the biomonsters. I will be glad to assist you, though I am not much of a fighter. But I can heal wounds. Give me a new name, if you wish, as a sign of closeness. Now, I'm going to quickly pause the recording, and I'm going to try to see if I can get some suggestions from anyone who happens to be in chat. But named the Doctor Stab. See, I remember this is there. Okay, so we're going to add Mars and Stab. Despite the fact the scalpel actually sucks. I'm going to real quick give you guys a quick little rundown, a quick saucy little rundown of Amy's stats. That's the wrong window. Amy is a level 1 doctor. Hello! She's a doctor. She has 7 agility, 8 luck, 13 strength, 24 mental, 16 dexterity, 14 attack, and 11 defense. She has Resta. To compare that real quick, Nye has 39 attack and is currently only doing about 6 damage to the enemies in our area. My suggestion for outfitting Amy is, generally speaking, just give her a shield. If there's any character to give a shield, give Amy a shield. Really, shields aren't that useful for very many characters, but they're useful for Amy because she's soft, she's squishy, and even if she has a gun or weapon, they're just not that strong. You feel they're not very good. And so, onward and inward, we're going to Oputa. 60 Macedo on that way. And now, we're going to go to get some stuff. There should be a weapons shop. That's the items shop. Where's the weapons shop? There's the armor shop. Is there not a weapons shop? There's a weapons shop in this town. I just need to find it. But starting off with the armor shop, which is equally important, we're going to want to get a fiber gear for myself, a fiber gear for he, and a fiber gear for the doctor. And now we're out of money. Thanks. Okay. Equipment. Rolf. You're going to equip the fiber gear. Look at that stat. Alright. That's an improved headgear. Mars, you're also going to do the same. These games are very refreshing to look at. Sorry, I'm responding to a Twitch chat thing. To everyone on YouTube, I'm going to be doing that during this recording. And, of course, she doesn't actually have anything to replace it with. Now, being an incredibly old game, the only place to sell items is up here. And we're going to be selling this headgear. Don't sell the dynamite. Just sell your old equipment because it's not worth keeping around. Man, I kind of missed the incredibly just. It's really funny how melodramatic this game is because, like, last episode ended with a man dying and exploding, and now we're just here. Okay. I can't afford anything, can I? No, I can't. Cool. This isn't good. I think this is the part where I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to do some grinding. So I will be back in a moment. Alright, and I'm back, kind of. I'm going to do more after this episode, but I have obtained a fair bit of equipment. Most of the equipment I'm doing is the recommended buying from the guide that I will link in the video description. In fact, I will actually link it in my Twitch chat right now, just in case anyone around here is doing something, you know. There we go. That is the guide that I am using. It's a pretty well written guide. The rest of the Phantasy Star franchise is not nearly so fortunate. A lot of them are written on old websites. Alright, and from here, I'm going to escort us to the Biosystems Lab, because that will be better grinding, and so I will end the video there, as I go to grind out that. Because as you can see, these are just the enemies from the beginning of the game. We've dealt with tougher stuff. Also, to anyone in my Twitch chat, you can use !YouTube to go and find my YouTube channel. Yeah, here are some of the more difficult enemies. I got 1 ceramic bar for an eye, as opposed to 2, so her damage is going to be kind of lopsided. It's just how it is. Did get our new party member second scalpel. Comparable amounts of Meseta to an earlier encounter. We're going to go on this side of this forest.
Another grandfather who just wants his children to visit him is pursuing me.
Alright. And now we move on down here. Navigating this place is kind of... The shotgun isn't truly AoE. It can't hit different enemy types. It hits multiple enemies in one group of enemies. This makes it a little less useful in that specific situation. However, it does do guaranteed damage as opposed to being affected by defense. So this is the Biosystems Lab. Now this is a place where you need to make sure that, again, you have the second piece of dynamite. Use. Alright, and this is where we will start the next episode. Thank you all for coming here and watching this episode of Phantasy Star 2.
Help me make a choice, Trenton. Help me make a choice. Alright? You there, Trenton?
Alright.
I got something called the Imbued Sword.
Alright. Thank you.
Into the notches
See you all
well,
next time.